tempo for the pot at the end. I got some rust on my Chevy, but it's ready to roll. I got a rhinestone sky and a song in my soul. It ain't a smooth ride life, it's a winding road. Yeah, it might be gravel, but it feels like gold. Hey! I've been climbing, trying to get to the view. I'm at the bottom, but the sky's still pretty damn blue. They say heaven is somewhere on the other side, but I ain't waiting. Hell, I'm thinking it's a state of mind. I got some rust on my Chevy, but it's ready to roll. I got a rhinestone sky and a song in my soul. It ain't a smooth ride life, it's a winding road. Yeah, it might be gravel, but it feels like gold. Yeah, it feels like gold. Yeah, it feels like gold. Got my baby sitting by me, shining like a diamond. Only silver linings in the clouds. Yeah, and if it starts to rain, I don't worry about a thing. I pull my rose-colored Ray-Bans out. I got some rust on my Chevy, but it's ready to roll. I got a rhinestone sky and a song in my soul. It ain't a smooth ride life, it's a winding road. Yeah, it might be gravel, but it feels like gold. Yeah, it feels like gold. Yeah, it feels like gold. It ain't a smooth ride life, it's a winding road. It might be gravel, but it feels like gold. 1, 2, 3.
Grand Ole Opry star Dierks Bentley, everybody. Tell you what, you guys picked a really good night to be with us at Opry Live. I'm Charlie Matos, and we are celebrating the 50th anniversary of Bass Pro Shops tonight. Johnny Morris founded Bass Pro Shops in 1972. He was just 24 years old. Now, he wasn't chasing girls. He wasn't borrowing liquor from his dad's store. Well, all right, maybe a little bit, but his main focus was pursuing his passion for the outdoors and a way to share it with others. So he opened a little retail stand in the back of his dad's store. Now, I'm not kidding you. From about me to the piano is about the size of that very first Bass Pro Shop retail space. On your way to the Opry tonight, you pass the one really close to us, 135,000 square feet. If you ask me, that is a true American success story right there, ladies and gentlemen. 50 years of helping people enjoy the outdoors. Yep. And decades of helping to conserve America's resources. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you for everything you've done to preserve the true beauty of the United States of America. Now, I know what you're thinking. Yeah, that's great, but what's the connection to country music? Oh, come on, no brainer, right? That's a short putt. Ever since dirt and sunshine were invented, country musicians were right there to be inspired by it, write about it, sing about it. You can't have country music without the outdoors. It's just that simple. So that's why Chris Janson is here tonight. That's why John Anderson is here tonight. Gary LeVox, Charles Esten, Rhonda Vincent, Dustin Lynch. And I tell you what, there's no one who appreciates country music and the connection to the outdoors than that guy right there. You ready for some more country music, Grand Ole Opry? Once again, will you welcome Dierks Bentley?
Thank you, folks. So honored to be here. Congratulations to Johnny and his family and everyone from the Bass Pro Shops family that flew out here today to be here for this amazing night. When I see someone wearing this hat, it's not just about hunting and fishing. It's a lifestyle thing. I mean, you see someone wearing a Bass Pro Shops hat, and you know there's someone that loves the great outdoors. You know there's somebody that loves getting after it, loves adventure, and those are my kind of people. I woke up this morning at walked out and saw the rising sun, and I drank it in like whiskey. I saw a tree I've seen 1,000 times, a bird on a branch, and I watched it fly away in the wind. And it hit me, it's a beautiful world, sometimes I don't see so clear. But some days you're just breathing, just trying to break even. Sometimes your heart's pounding out of your chest, sometimes it's just beating. Some days you just forget what all you've been given. Yeah, some days you just get by. Yeah, some days you're just alive, and some days you're living. That's right. Some days you're living like we are tonight. Well, I went back in and fired the coffee up. She walked in the kitchen like she always does in my t-shirt. And it killed me, yeah. And I kissed her like it was the first time. She laughed and looked at me like I lost my mind. I said, baby, I love you, can't live without you. I know I don't say it enough, but some days you're just breathing, just trying to break even. Sometimes your heart's pounding out of your chest, sometimes it's just beating. Some days you just forget what all you've been given. Yeah, some days you just get by. Yeah, some days you're just alive, and some days you're living like you'll never die. Blue's a little bluer up in the sky, your high's a little higher. You feel that fire you've been missing. Some days you're living. You guys feel like you're doing some living at the Grand Ole Opry tonight? Get those arms up one time, come on. It's a beautiful world, sometimes I don't see so clear. But some days you start singing, and you don't need a reason. Sometimes the world's just right, your clear eyes ain't even blinking. Yeah, got a heart full of grateful for all you've been given. Yeah, some days you just get by. Yeah, some days you're just alive, and some days you're living. That's right. Some days you're living like we are tonight. You're living like you'll never die. Blue's a little bluer up in the sky, your high's a little higher. You feel that fire you've been missing. Some days you're living, some days you're living. Yeah, living like you'll never die. Blue's a little bluer up in the sky.
Opry Live is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops. Your adventure starts here.
Grand Ole Opry star Dierks Bentley, everybody. Well, I'll tell you what, when I realized we'd be celebrating 50 years, Johnny Morris and Bass Pro Shops, I thought, no brainer, the one guy we gotta get here, Dierks Bentley. This is such a combination of things you love on this stage and this night, huh?
It is. I was just up there singing on this stage in the circle, and I have so many flashbacks. When I'm singing, you're probably wondering what's going through my brain. I was thinking about Keith Whitley being on this stage. Just every night I'm here, I'm thinking about somebody that's performed on the stage that I've watched or seen a video of, and so I'm always nervous to be up here. But you should be. You should never play the Opry and not be nervous. But just to be here celebrating Bass Pro and our friends backstage out here tonight, I live to be outdoors. I mean, I just. A house to me is a place just to go to sleep, and I want to get out of it as quickly as possible and get back outside doing anything in nature. And I just love Bass Pro, and I love Johnny, and just what they don't just help they're not just living, they're helping people live better lives.
Yeah.
They really are, because the real world is the natural world. And if you're not out there in it, you're not living your fullest life. And these guys, they promote that and they encourage that and they make it fun. So I'm a big fan.
Yeah, it's well said, yeah. And it's really easy to tour the world and never see anything. And you make a point to get out there and explore.
Well, that's funny, because that song Livin' was actually inspired by those two guys right there, because it's such a sad story, but one day we never got off the bus. We have a 2003 bus, we've had it forever. It's got over 2 million miles on it. I keep trying to get a new bus, but the band guys are like, no, we got to keep Goldie. So we've had Goldie forever, but we live on it. And one day these guys went to Walgreens. And it blew my mind. I was like, you guys left the bus. You guys left the bus and went somewhere and did something? Wow. And then I realized, man, I need to get out and start living some more. So ever since then, I wrote that song, and I've been trying to get out and do more during the day.
There we go. Dierks Bentley, everybody. Let's watch a video together.
This is more than the Bass Pro Shop story. This is the American dream. It started with one young boy's passion for the outdoors, who was lucky enough to have parents who supported that passion. Johnny Morris is the son of Jenny and John A. They both grew up poor in the Ozarks of Willard, Missouri, but they lived a rich life because of their love of family, faith, and the great outdoors. These values carried over to Johnny, who took this passion to a whole new level. After several years on the professional fishing circuit, Johnny gained an even greater love for the sport of fishing, and in 1972 his first tackle shop was born, an 8x8 corner in the back of his dad's liquor store, where it remained for 13 years. Over the next 50 years, that corner counter has grown to become the world's leading outdoor and conservation company. And although the list of stores is ever growing, Bass Pro Shop stays true to their original mission, inspiring everyone to enjoy, love, and conserve the great outdoors. Bass Pro Shops is a celebration of passion to serve those who love the great outdoors for generations to come.
If you like hunting and fishing, and you love country music, hey, you've come to the right place tonight, because we're here in Nashville, Tennessee at the Bass Pro Shops just next to the Grand Ole Opry. Hi everybody, I'm Johnny Morris, the founder of Bass Pro Shops. It really is humbling and a great honor in life to have been invited here by my good friend Colin Reed and several of my best hunting and fishing buddies who just also happen to be terrific entertainers. They're all here to help us celebrate the 50th anniversary of Bass Pro Shops at a totally sold out Grand Ole Opry House. It's like a dream come true. Tonight we give thanks, many thanks, but most of all to our Creator for our many blessings. And we're so proud to have the time to honor and salute our veterans, the military, who every day for many years defend our freedoms, give us all the opportunities we're blessed to have. So right now, hope you're ready to party. We're going to head on over to the Grand Ole Opry.
We are back, and we are celebrating the 50th anniversary of Bass Pro Shops. I'm Charlie Matos. If you just tuned in, that's what we're doing tonight right here from the iconic stage of the Grand Ole Opry House, which, by the way, is just a chip shot away from our local Nashville Bass Pro Shop store. Around here, that's how close country music and the outdoors really are. Now, that fella right over there in that historic circle, he is 100% pure country. He lives country, breathes country, hunts country, and he tells stories about it all through his music. He's been doing it for nearly 45 years. Now, normally my job is to sum up all that for you, but this great quote from our great music journalist, Robert K. Orman, does it perfectly. Robert K. Orman said, quote, "His voice is a remarkable instrument, capable of emotions from sadness to celebration. His singing is so original that he stands alone in his genre. He defines it. His voice is the sound of country music." That pretty much says it all. Ladies and gentlemen, the voice of country music. Will you welcome John Anderson?
since the days of old, men would search for wealth untold. They dig for silver and for gold and leave the empty hole. And way down south in the Everglades, where the black water rolls and the sawgrass waves, the eagles fly and the otters play in the land of the Seminole. And blow, blow, Seminole wind, blow like you're never gonna blow again. I'm calling to you like a long lost friend, but I know who you are. And blow, blow from the Okeechobee all the way up to Mickey-Dobie. Blow across the home of the Seminole, the alligators and the gulls. Progress came and took its toll, and in the name of flood control, they made their plans and they drained the land. Now the glades are going dry. And the last time I walked in the swamp, I sat up on a cypress stump. I listened close and I heard the ghost of Osceola cry. Blow, Seminole wind, blow like you're never gonna blow again. I'm calling to you like a long-lost friend, but I know who you are. And blow, blow from the Okeechobee all the way up to Mickey-Dobie. Blow across the home of the Seminole, the alligators and the gulls. Thank y'all so much. And what a great night here. Always wonderful to be on the great stage of the Grand Ole Opry. That last song was a song that I wrote. Was inspired by my love of the outdoors. A love that my dad instilled in me many years ago. This next song I'm going to do for you is also got a lot to do with the outdoors. And I'm going to send this one especially out to my buddy Johnny Morris, because this song reminds me of him. It's written by my good friend Mr. Fred Carter Jr. It's called An Occasional Eagle. High over the coast of Alaska he flies. Wide across the prairies he covers the skies. A picture of courage and beauty, a symbol of freedom and right. and riding the winds through the mountains, and guided by nature, an occasional eagle in flight. When the shore ice is melting on Kodiak Bay, knowing that spring is well on its way, he calls to his mate of a lifetime to a yearly nest in the thorn, and planting the egg in the branches. With God's assistance, an occasional eagle is born. And he flies, covering the land, stirring the hearts through all generations of man. A picture of courage and beauty, a symbol of freedom and right, and riding the winds through the mountains, and guided by nature, an occasional eagle in flight. When I was younger and without a care, for granted I thought he would always be there. And now I only hear stories. The great bird of truth is alive. With a fist in my pocket, I'm praying an eternal prayer. The great bird of truth will survive. And he flies, covering the land, stirring the hearts through all generations of man. A picture of courage and beauty, a symbol of freedom and right, and riding the winds through the mountains, and guided by nature, an occasional eagle in flight. Once again, thank y'all so much, and God bless you.
Opry Live is brought to you by Yum Bait Company, proudly making fishing lures in the USA since 2002, and by Junior Motorsports, home of DirtyMoMedia.com.
John Anderson, everybody. How great was that?
Thank you.
John, always a pleasure to have you on the Opry stage. And boy, Occasional Eagle, what a perfect song for this night.
Oh, it's always been one of my favorites that we ever recorded. And again, send that out to my buddy Johnny, who sometimes he reminds me of that occasionally.
Well, sometimes you need requests, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. And what a perfect night, because you have always been an outdoorsman. But more than that, you've always been a guy who really cared for the land. That conservation has always been a big part of your life, huh?
It certainly has. And again, I've had a chance to enjoy much of the outdoors for many, many years. And just to see the changes that have come about in my lifetime, you know, it's definitely something that conservation is something that we all can play a part in. Yeah. And again, I'd like to say that Johnny and all the folks at Bass Pro have probably done more for conservation than just about any one group of people in our lifetime. So,
John,
hats off to you.
Absolutely, yeah. And every time you're on this Opry stage, it's something really special. Back in August, it was the release of Something Borrowed, Something New. And it was an all-star cast singing the songs of John Anderson. What a magical night that was.
It was a great evening for me. Yeah. And again, I'm still a little bit humbled by all of it. But again, many thanks to you and all the folks here at the Opry for being so good to us.
And I think one thing sometimes you forget, when you've got such an iconic voice like John Anderson, when you put on the radio and hear a John Anderson song, you know it's John Anderson. Sometimes the songwriting gets forgotten, but John is a member of the Nashville Songwriters Hall of Fame, got inducted a couple of years ago, and congratulations to you on that, my friend.
Thank you, Charlie. Very much an honor.
All right.
We're very appreciative.
John Anderson, everybody. Let's watch the video screen together.
Congrats, Johnny, on 50 years of Bass Pro Shops. You've been a heck of a supporter of our family and a personal friend of mine for a really long time, and I'm glad that I get to be able to celebrate you, buddy. Congrats on this accomplishment, and I can't wait to see your continued success.
Hey, Johnny, this is Bruce Stanton, General Manager of Pradco Fishing, and it's been a great 50 years between Bass Pro Shops and some of our hardbait brands like Heddon, Rebel, Bomber, and Smithwick Lures. So on behalf of EBSCO Industries, Pradco Outdoor Brands, and Young Bait Company, congratulations, Johnny.
Conservation is nothing new. It was seen in our earliest inhabitants, our explorers. Some of our greatest leaders taught us the importance of preserving and protecting this precious land for future generations to enjoy. Hunting and fishing is at the very core of our country's history and something we are very proud of. This passion continues today with today's sportsmen and women, and they are the driving force behind funding many of our nation's conservation efforts. One of the greatest advocates for the future of conservation is Johnny Morris, recipient of the Audubon Medal, one of the highest honors. It's not only what he does for conservation through Bass Pro Shops, but even more important, how he brings people together for the greater good. He knows that when we work together, we can accomplish so much more than we can do alone. Through partnerships with the most significant conservation organizations in North America, we are seeing real change. Together, we are the future of conservation.
Welcome back to Opry Live. I'm Charlie Manos. I tell you, ever since the first time I heard that guy sing, I was struggling to find out the perfect way to describe his amazing voice. And a few years ago, it kind of hit me. I was at a state park here in Middle Tennessee called Fall Creek Falls. For those of you outside of Tennessee, it's kind of like our version of Niagara Falls, right? And I came out into a clearing, and there it was. It was massive, it was intimidating, it was powerful, and all at the same time, it was just so beautiful. I couldn't take my eyes off it. I was awestruck. And that's when it hit me. I tell you, that's what I feel like when I hear this guy sing on stage. Here is the massive and powerful voice of our friend, Grand Ole Opry star, Gary LeVox.
What's going on, Opry? Y'all put your hands together like this. Yeah, we talk with the door, yeah, we sound like that. Friday Night Lights got a crowd like that. Hand out the window right around like that. 35 inches from the ground like that. Ken was bumming like about to blow. Singing them songs that you ought to know. Brown bag special from Texaco. What you mean never been down a gravel road? Well, hey, if you're with me, if you want to take it out of the city, get a little bit more nitty gritty. Do some midnight fishing and some moonlight kissing. Come on, let's ride. Dance in the land of the milk and honey. Down here we do it up right. If you want to get you slipping out like that, burn away me show you how to get down like that. Lord, let me show you how to get down, y'all. Well, baby, when the sun goes down like that, we turn the country gold up loud like that. If you wanna get unwound like that, might sound crazy, but it might bang, bang, like, oh, girl, better watch yourself. No, this ain't the kind of liquor that comes off the shelf. Take it slow, baby, one sip at a time. Tastes good, but this ain't your mama's apple pie. Hey, if you with me, if you wanna take it out of the city, get a little bit more nitty gritty. Do some midnight fishing and some moonlight kissing. Come on, let's ride. Dance in the land of the milk and honey. Down here we do it up alright. If you wanna get you slipping out like that, or burn away a life we about like that, it's your fault that you ain't from a town like that. Let me show you how to get down like that. Splash a little coke on a crown like that. We funk it up a little Bruno Mars like that. Put it all together and make it sound like that. Oh! Well, hey, if you with me, if you wanna take it out of the city, get a little bit more nitty gritty. Do some midnight fishing and some moonlight kissing. Come on, let's ride. Dance in the land of the milk and honey. Down here we do it up right. If you wanna get you sleeping out like that, or burn away a life we about like that, it's your fault that you ain't from a town like that. Let me show you how to get down like that. Hey, if you with me, if you wanna take it out of the city, get a little bit more nitty gritty. Do some midnight fishing and some moonlight kissing. Come on, Lord, let's ride. Down in the land of the milk and honey. Down here we do it all right. If you wanna get you slipping out like that, or burn away a life we about like that, it's your fault we ain't from a town like that. Let me show you how to get down like that. Oh, thank y'all very much. That's my new single that just came out. Johnny Morris, Bass Pro. Congratulations on 50 years, everybody. The icon, the legend. Such a thrill to be here tonight. We'll play something I think you might know at this point. Let's go! Everybody on your feet, your hands in the air. Let's get it! Woo! Life's like the road that you travel on. It's one day here and the next day gone. Sometimes you bend, sometimes you stand, sometimes you turn your back to the wind. There's a world outside every darkened door. Blues won't haunt you anymore. But the brave are free and love will soar. Come ride with me to the distant shore. Yeah, we won't hesitate to break down the garden gate. There's not much time left today. Somebody say, life is a highway. Well, I'm gonna ride it. And if you're going my way, well, I'm gonna drive it all night long. Now through all these cities and all these towns, it's in my blood and it's all around. I love tonight like I love And if you're going Bass Pro's way, I'm gonna drive it all night long. God bless y'all. Congratulations, Johnny. Happy anniversary. God bless y'all. Have a great night.
Opry Live is brought to you by the NWTF, conserving the wild turkey, preserving our hunting heritage, and by Mossy Oak. It's not a passion, it's an obsession.
Gary LeVox, everybody.
Nah, thanks.
Man, how cool was that?
That was awesome.
Well, first off, you're rocking the merch, so let's get a good look at the T-shirt tonight.
This whole thing?
Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir.
How cool to see everybody on their feet at the Grand Ole Opry. That's a sweet feeling, isn't it?
It really is. Yeah, it never gets old, especially on a historic night like tonight.
Yeah, this is an easy night for you because you get to talk about something that you love, and most of the time we're talking about new albums or tours or getting out on the road. And tonight it's something that it's been a part of your life since you were a little kid.
Yeah, you know, just being in the outdoors, hunting and fishing is my whole life. I really wanted to just do music so I could buy dirt and 8-inch pumpkin seed worms. That's about basically all I wanted to sing for. So, yeah, it's been great.
All right, you've written a lot of great songs in your life, but take me back to that first one you ever wrote, and what was it about?
You know, it's crazy because I was about, I don't know, maybe 12, and it was called "If You Could, Would You Want It Like That?" And it was, I think the first line was like, "I want a 5-acre lake with some bass and some big blue cat, surrounded by trees that surround a pole barn to give shade to the horses we bought." Yeah, so it was, yeah.
Well, and you've doubled or tripled the 5-acre lake, right?
I just fished Johnny's place, and Johnny's tripled it. Yeah.
And your farm is not far from Nashville, right?
No, yeah, just outside, about an hour and 45 minutes, and got some dirt in the Midwest because I'm from Ohio, so still have a farm there, and still, look at Ohio people in the house. Look at them. Yeah. They're like, it's getting cold. We're going to Nashville.
Yeah. Give it up for Gary LeVox, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.
Great to see you, man.
Thank you,
Appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
All righty. Let's watch another video together, shall we?
From everybody at the National Wild Turkey Federation, we would like to say a hearty congratulations to Johnny Morris and the Bass Pro Shops on 50 wonderful years, getting people in the outdoors and really endorsing conservation. Congratulations, Johnny.
Congratulations, Johnny, from everyone at Mossy Oak. You know, it reminds me so much of a saying my dad has. We like to live by. The good that men do will live long after they're gone. And boy, if anybody's done that, it's you. So thanks not only for the 50 years, but for setting the table for generations to come. Your leadership in conservation and the great outdoors. We love you. Congratulations.
Deep in the Ozark Mountains of southwest Missouri on Table Rock Lake is a place where natural beauty meets genuine world-class hospitality. Bass Pro Shops Big Cedar Lodge. In the 1920s, Harry Warman, an executive with Frisco Railroad, and his wife Dorothy built a beautiful country home here and entertained their friends in buildings that still stand today. In 1987, Bass Pro Shops founder Johnny Morris and his wife came across a classified ad for the property in the local paper and embarked on building a retreat for guests to experience the fishing on Table Rock Lake, the lake where Johnny spent his youth and where the idea for Bass Pro Shops was born. Big Cedar Lodge opened in 1988 and has since become a worldwide destination for outdoor enthusiasts and is consistently recognized as one of the top resorts in the country. With grand lodges and cozy log cabins, golf from the world's top designers, and unique conservation attractions, it's easy to see why Big Cedar Lodge is America's premier wilderness resort.
Well, welcome back to Opry Live. Charlie Matos here. Now, you may know this next guy as Deacon Claiborne from the TV series Nashville. Yeah? More recently, the slightly darker in character, Ward Cameron from the Netflix series Outer Banks. Or if you're an improv fan and go all the way back to Whose Line Is It Anyway? Around here, though, we know him as a musician with infectious energy and an incredible catalog of songs. And as you might expect from a skilled improv actor, he's well-versed in many musical styles and genres. You never know what you're going to get. Little Springsteen, little Haggard, maybe a little Beatles. One thing we know, it's going to be really, really cool. Will you welcome to the Grand Ole Opry stage, Charles Esten, everybody.
Thank you so much. What a night, what a night. This is unbelievable. It is always unbelievable to be here at the Grand Ole Opry. Let's make some noise. We're about to play a song right now that these guys helped me record a few years back. This is about getting back to the woods, getting back to nature, and God bless Bass Pro for making that happen. You think about it, sometimes you got to get back. It'll do you good. Got a call from my old grandpappy. He could tell there was something wrong. Said the city done stole your happy. My little hillbilly been gone too long. You've been missing that big green mountain. You've been missing that big blue sky. Get yourself back home till you can now. You can get across, 'cause the creek ain't high. You'll be fine back in the middle of the world. Sipping shine song on a fiddle. Get a little bit of it'll do you good. Yeah. Tried to tell him that I just couldn't make it. I'm too busy and I can't break free. He said you're getting too big for your britches, but you ain't too big to put across my knee. So here I am in the car with my girl now, gonna show her some country fun. She said, hey, can I bring my cell phone? Baby, you can bring it, but it won't work none. But you'll be fine back in the middle of the world. Sipping homemade wine, song on a fiddle. Get a little bit of it'll do you good. A little bit of it'll do you good. And Tommy White. I got a call from my old grandpappy. That's why we're here today. I got my city girl here in my lap. We drinking and we thinking that we just might stay. We'll be fine back in the middle of the world. Oh, with the Bass Pro line here in that middle. Watch Granddad Widow. Get a little bit of it'll do you good. Get a little bit of it'll do you good. Kid, a little bit of that will do. You.
Thank you.
Opry Live is brought to you by RCR Racing, the home of legendary racing performance, and by Ducks Unlimited, the world's leader in wetlands and waterfowl conservation.
How about Charles Esten, everybody?
Thank y'all.
What a night here at the Grand Ole Opry. 50 years of Bass Pro Shops. You've been here for a lot of special nights, but this one's right up there, huh, buddy?
This is right up there for sure. I mean, first of all, just to see any time this place is filled to the rafters like this, it just moves me so much just to see the love still held for this place, of course, right? And rightfully so. And of course, the Bass Pro 50th anniversary makes it pretty special too, for sure.
Yeah. Man, you are about as busy a guy as I know. How often do you get a chance to take it down a notch, unwind a little bit, and enjoy the outdoors?
Well, I tell you what, that circle right there is a place I go for the deepest, purest, freshest air in the world. You're running around the world doing different things. I'm so fortunate I get to be on this TV show that's on Netflix, this crazy Outer Banks show, and thank you. So I'm the bad guy, you know. You're allowed to boo if you want. That's enough.
Yeah.
But all that travel and everything, I swear when you get here and you get to see your old friends that you haven't seen in a while in your band, and you step into that circle and you get to play some music for folks like this, it makes everything perfect.
Yeah. And it's been just over 10 years since your Grand Ole Opry debut.
Yeah, that is right. 10 years ago, we came here April 25th, I believe, was the first day we started shooting Nashville. And and that place holds the nearest, dearest spot in my heart because I'm no fool. I know that it was Deacon that got me on this stage, so I'll forever be grateful for Deacon Claiborne.
That's Charles Esten, everybody.
Thank you all so much.
Oh, my pleasure, brother. Always love having Charles Esten on the Opry stage, and I think it's well over 100 performances now for Chip here at the Grand Ole Opry. So a special night as we celebrate 50 years of Bass Pro Shops. Let's watch another great video on the big screen, shall we?
Congratulations, Johnny. 50 years with the Bass Pro Shops. Your vision is unbelievable. From 1972, the Brown Derby Bass Pro Shop, and where you have came today, you have touched millions of lives, built so much for conservation, and introduced so many young people to the great outdoors. But for me, it's an honor to call you a friend and your family. Thank you for all you do for all of us, and have many, many more.
On behalf of the more than 1 million members, volunteers, and supporters of Ducks Unlimited, happy 50th anniversary to Bass Pro Shops and our dear friend Johnny Morris. Thank you for making the world a better place through your dedication and commitment to conservation.
Now, first, let me congratulate Johnny Morris and Bass Pro Shops for receiving the National Service Award from the association, our highest award we give to organizations who selflessly serve those in uniform in our military. Johnny gets that sense of service, no doubt, from his father, who was part of the greatest generation, a U.S. Army soldier in World War II, who fought in the Battle of the Bulge. Happy 50th anniversary. God bless America. Army strong.
Welcome back. I'm Charlie Matos. We are celebrating the 50th anniversary of Bass Pro Shops right here from the iconic stage of the Grand Ole Opry. Now, I've been lucky enough to stand on this stage many times over the years and introduced a lot of crazy, talented people, but every time I look at that guy over there singing hit after hit after hit on this stage, I think to myself, bless the crooked road that got him here. You see, when he first came to Nashville, he was studying to go to medical school. He was not a music major. 4 years later, graduated with a BS in biology, and then, hard turn right, pursued a career in the music business. That was an interesting phone call, I bet, to the folks. I'm just guessing. Right choice, though, right? Everybody, the right choice? Absolutely. Because that guy singing with the cowboy hat is way better than singing with a stethoscope. Ladies and gentlemen, will you welcome the talented and very smart Grand Ole Opry star, Dustin Lynch.
We got one for all the small town boys and girls in the house tonight. Here we go. I'm a dirt road in the headlights. I'm a mama's boy. I'm a fist fight. Kinda like Cap Colby. Little hat down, a little John Deere. I kinda give a damn, I kinda don't care. You see the girl standing right there. She loves a small town boy like me. She's my ride or die, baby. She's my cool, she's my crazy, she's my laid back in the front seat. She's my with me to the end. I'm turning up the 10, girl. She can have anybody that she wants to be, anywhere she wants to be. She loves a small town boy like me. Yes, she does. She likes my t-shirt. She likes my old boots. She likes to slow dance to some old school. She take a full moon over them city nights. But I ain't scared to get all up in these Opry lights. Yeah, I can smooth it out. I can stick it up. I guess that's why she can't get enough of a small town boy like me. She's my ride or die, baby. She's my cool, she's my crazy, she's my laid back in the front seat. And she's my with me to the end, girl. I'm turning up the 10, girl. And she can have anybody that she wants to be, anywhere she wants to be. She loves a small town boy like me. She loves a small town boy like me. Yeah, she does. Yeah. This is Mitchell Curtis on guitar tonight. I'm a ride or die, baby. I'm a cool, I'm a crazy, I'm a laid back in the front seat. I'm so with you to the end, girl. Let's turn it up to 10, girl. She can have anybody that she wants to be, anywhere she wants to be. She loves a small town boy like me. She's my ride or die, baby. She's my cool, she's my crazy, she's my laid back in the front seat. She's my with me to the end, girl. I'm turning up the 10. She can have anybody that she wants to be, anywhere she wants to be. She loves a small town boy like me. She loves a small town boy like me. That's right. Hey. She loves a small town boy like me. A small town boy like me. She loves a small town boy like me. Thank y'all for that one right there. All right, it's my favorite time of year, y'all. Because, yes, deer season's back, and that's my favorite time of year, all right? I wrote this song about my buddy Chicken and his newlywed wife. My buddy Chicken lives in Tompkinsville, Kentucky. Some kind of way he pulled off marrying the farmer's daughter, all right? Now let me go a little further. Me and the boys celebrated when he finally pulled this off, because that meant that we landed a lot of new hunting land, right? So we got a lot more hunting spots. That's what this song's about. Y'all check it out. I was counting my beers, and she's cutting me off. She don't like none of my friends, and she's scared of my dog. She never wants to party with me on the weekends. She's always picking fights with no good reason, man. She hates my old lucky boots, always trashing my truck, telling me what to do, and I'm just holding my tongue. Man, my buddies didn't understand till I told them, y'all, Daddy's got hunting land. Couple thousand acres up in Kentucky, little slice of heaven out in God's country. Break her heart, lose the farm, ain't a part of my 12-point plan. So I'm about the bullet holding together, try to keep her happy, at least till December. And if I hate in my stand, I'll be holding her hand, 'cause her daddy's got some hunting land. That's right. As soon as I shook his hand, we were hitting it off, looking up at the studs hanging up on his wall. She rolled her eyes, tried to pull me out, but I was a deer in the headlights when he told me about a couple thousand acres up in Kentucky, little slice of heaven out in God's country. Break her heart, lose the farm, ain't a part of my 12-point plan. So I'm about the bullet holding together, try to keep her happy, at least till December. And if I hate in my stand, I'll be holding her hand, 'cause her daddy's got hunting land. I probably should've cooked it for 100 reasons, but I gotta make it through one rifle season on that couple thousand acres up in Kentucky, little slice of heaven out in God's country. Break her heart, lose the farm, ain't a part of my 12-point plan. So I'm about the bullet holding together, try to keep her happy, at least till December. And if I hate in my stand, I'll be holding her hand, 'cause her daddy's got hunting land. Yeah, daddy's got some hunting land. And we're celebrating now. Over here on the banjo, y'all make some noise for Pat Lyons tonight. Back here on the drums, Billy Joe Freeman.
Opry Live is brought to you by Mercury Outboards. Go boldly. And by Bristol Motor Speedway. It's not just a race, it's Bristol, baby.
That's Dustin Lynch, everybody. How great was that?
Thank you, guys.
Well, man, if there was ever a song tailor-made for this night, that was it that we just heard on this stage. What a fun tune.
I'm glad we've got it in our library of songs for sure. Yeah, it's been fun playing that one on the road.
So how good is the hunting land? Have we had time to go?
We have. I've been a couple times. It's wonderful. Yeah, I'm glad it's cooling off, though.
All right. You mentioned Cowboys and Angels and how special that song is to you. I always love that a family song brought you to our Opry family. It's just such a full circle.
Yeah, it's pretty special. You know, I write songs with no intentions except for that one, just hoping they would like it.
Yeah.
You know, and I just thought it'd be special to give them, and the good Lord had another plan for that one for sure for us.
Well, what a special night here as we honor Johnny Morris and 50 years of Bass Pro, huh?
Pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I would say probably 85% of the money I've made playing music has gone back to Johnny Morris and Bass Pro Shops at this point. So
all right.
It's good to be in here and at least see a little bit of my hard work coming to fruition tonight.
So if you'd like to help this poor, struggling man, go to the merch page at DustinLynch.com and buy some merch.
Yeah,
It'll go right back to the family.
Y'all buy one of my T-shirts so I can go buy some more camo.
All right. So, all right, real quick. What was more frightening? First time stepping in that circle or solo flight in the airplane for the first time?
Believe it or not, you don't get to practice stepping into the circle.
Okay.
I got to practice a lot with my flight instructor before I soloed. So stepping into the Opry circle was way more nerve-wracking.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, this is there's a weight that's in that circle, you know, and I think we've heard a lot of people talk about that, but it is really special, and you know, it still gives me goosebumps every time I jump in there.
Well, it's always great to say Grand Ole Opry star Dustin Lynch, everybody. Let's watch the big screen.
Thank you, Johnny, from everyone at Mercury Marine, for your vision, your dedication, and your conservation leadership over the last 50 years.
Hey, Johnny and the Bass Pro Shops team. Jerry Caldwell at Bristol Motor Speedway here. On behalf of the team here in Bristol and all of Speedway Motorsports, we just want to say congratulations. You guys are the best. We love you. Congratulations on 50 years, and here's to many more.
This is more than the Bass Pro Shop story. This is the American story. A story of our heroes, our military, and our veterans. John A. Morris is one of those heroes. A World War II veteran, he fought in the Battle of the Bulge. It is in his honor and with great respect and gratitude that our founder, Johnny Morris, has made it a priority to support our servicemen and women. Bass Pro Shops offers military discounts and actively recruits veterans, and is one of the major donors of Folds of Honor. They are proud of ongoing multi-million-dollar endeavors, including Patriots Park, Trail of Honor, and Portraits of Courage. They support fundraising events such as Fishing Dreams, Shadow Warrior projects, and Veterans Fishing Contests and All Secure Foundation. Bass Pro Shops improves the lives of disabled veterans by partnering with Helping a Hero, which has paid mortgages on 10 specially adapted homes for disabled veterans and also pledged 25% of the cost on the next 100 homes. Earlier this year, Johnny accepted the prestigious National Service Award on behalf of all the outfitters from the Association of the United States Army, the highest civilian award by the U.S. Army, for decades of support of our servicemen and women. In Johnny's own words, we all know people who have served for our freedoms. This is the land of opportunity, and they are the ones who make it that way. There is no way we can ever do enough to express our appreciation and heartfelt gratitude.
Well, we are back, and if you just tuned in, where you been? We are having a great time here at the Grand Ole Opry. We're having a great time at the Opry tonight. Yeah. Celebrating the 50th anniversary of Bass Pro Shops tonight. Now, one of the many reasons why this celebration is so special to everyone here at the Opry is because how much Johnny Morris and Bass Pro have given to this great country. In many cases, they have made it even more beautiful. And to us, I tell you, that is just more than generous. It really is the definition of patriotism, don't you think? Yeah. And if you're going to celebrate acts of patriotism, then who do you get to make it a real American celebration? There's only one guy. Ladies and gentlemen, Lee Greenwood.
Hello, Opry. Wow. If tomorrow all the things were gone, I'd work for all my life. And I had to start again, just my children and my wife. stars to be living here today. 'Cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit to Houston, and New York to LA. There's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the Thank you so very much. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you Johnny Morris, founder of Bass Pro Shops. God bless
Ladies and
you.
gentlemen, if you don't know it, this is American patriot hero of all time.
We got
Buddy,
the
that
Patriots.
music,
We got the
beautiful.
Patriots
You
behind
guys.
us, and we're going to do
Yes.
something very special right now. How great it is to have all of these heroes on stage with us. I am the national ambassador of a foundation called Helping a Hero, and we build adapted homes for our most severely wounded heroes, and you do as well. These soldiers tonight probably don't know this yet. We're going to give them each a home tonight. Our first home is generously co-sponsored by Toyota, and representing Toyota tonight is Breck Bayless. Breck, would you come out stage here? Our home is being presented to Corporal Nick Clark, United States Army, and his family. God bless you, sir.
Here because of you.
Our second home is being generously co-sponsored by Black Rifle Coffee Company, and representing its founder, CEO, and decorated hero, Sergeant First Class Evan Heffer. Evan. Presenting this home to Corporal Frank Fields, United States Army. Our third home tonight is being sponsored by RCR Racing and my dear friend and NASCAR legend, Richard Childress. This home is presented to Corporal Justin Rocall, United States Marine Corps. This is so cool. Our fourth home is being generously co-sponsored
by MasterCard and the Bass Pro Club Card. And here to present the home is the club manager, Ken Laloney. Thank you. This home presented to Corporal Thomas Cunahan IV. Our fifth home is being generously co-sponsored by Capital One and the Bass Pro Club Card as well. And here to present the key is club manager Ken Lalone. Where are you, buddy? Right here. He's also going to give the same sponsor. Okay, give him a hand. Being presented to our recipient, Staff Sergeant Brent Brents, United States Army. And last but not least, certainly our sixth home is being sponsored by Jack Links and is being presented by Dwayne Ebach. There's our soldier, Staff Sergeant Justin Shellhammer, United States Army. God bless these soldiers. Give them all a big hand. We gave them 6 homes. Thank you, Johnny Morris. Thank you, Grand Ole Opry, for letting us do this for these 6 soldiers.
Man, that was incredible. All right, now I got to venture everybody in the Opera House tonight and watching on Circle Television, you've got a bucket list, right? Well, one of your go-tos, I guarantee for some of you out there, is the Big Cedar Lodge. Big Cedar Lodge is a spectacular resort in the Ozarks, made even more spectacular by Bass Pro's founder, Johnny Morris. But I'm not here to sell you on Big Cedar. Instead, that guy sitting right over there in that historic circle, he plays his heart out night after night in their bar. And let me tell you, you'll need to hear him at least once in your life. So that's my bucket list suggestion for all of you. In fact, you don't even have to go. We're going to make it come true right now because that guy is from the Buzzard Bar at Big Cedar Lounge. Ladies and gentlemen, would you welcome Clay Self?
Thank you very much. Thank you guys so much. How cool is this? One of the greatest nights ever at the Grand Ole Opry as far as I'm concerned, but man, this is an amazing thing, and I'm so humbled to be here. I'm gonna do you a little song about this little guitar right here next to me. It's my dad's guitar, and he was my inspiration. And so it's kind of cool to have him up on the old Grand Ole Opry with me. I'll try. Well, Daddy never cared too much for the finer things in life. Said the things you want don't make you who you are. He broke down in 65 and laid his money down. Bought a brand new flat top hummingbird guitar. And it was the coolest thing that he ever owned. Gibson built it right. It had a bright red sunburst finish with a hummingbird in flight. And it sounds so pure and perfect, you could tell it from afar. That Daddy was so proud of that hummingbird guitar. His fingers danced upon the strings and they turned the lights down low. I'm there feeling, and the music soothed your soul. I was just a child, but to me he was a star. Every time he played the hummingbird guitar. Sounded like this. Well, this old world keeps turning and time moves by so fast. Dreams become old memories and the future turns to past. And endless songs and melodies are bound to take their toll. Then one day the hummingbird and my dad both grew old. Well, the glory days were over, music had all changed. That old guitar was battered and my daddy's hair was gray. But he played it one more time with a smile upon his face. He closed his eyes and reprised those songs from yesterday. His fingers danced upon the strings, though the frets were almost gone. That bright red sunburst finish was now faded, cracked, and worn. I'd become a grown man, but he was still a star. Every time he played the hummingbird guitar. Well, he kept playing music, but he only played the bass. and it kept that old red hummingbird safely tucked down in the case. And for 20 years or more, we never heard it make a sound. Then one day I got the news. It laid his burdens down. That day at Daddy's funeral, family gathered round. My brother found that old guitar and brought it into town. Well, the case was old and dusty and the silence filled the room. But when I pulled that old guitar out, it was still in tune. My fingers danced upon the strings and tears rolled down my face. That old guitar and I were one as we sang Amazing Grace. And I can almost hear him singing far beyond the stars when I played that old red hummingbird guitar. And I can almost hear him singing far beyond the stars every time I play that hummingbird. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Opry Live is brought to you by Joe Gibbs Racing, committed to excellence, rewarded with championships. And by Lose, feel the difference.
Well, welcome back, everybody. Clay Self, how cool was that? So what is it like to sing a song so special to you and your family in that historic circle?
Man, it is nerve-wracking. I was as nervous as a cat on a tin roof, but it's pretty special.
Yeah, what a great song, huh? Yeah. So this is a really special night, 50th anniversary of Bass Pro.
Yep.
And if my math is right, you've been with Johnny Morris about 66% of that 50 years,
33,
right?
33 years. Yeah, I've been there a long time. It's been a real blessing.
Yeah, but it was an interesting route to get there, huh?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I was just passing through and just kind of ran out of money and time and stopped there for the winter and ended up staying for the next 33 years.
Wow. See, folks, that's the key to success. Wherever you run out of money, stay for 33 years. So for folks who have never been to the Big Cedar Lodge, take me there. How cool is that place?
Oh, it's one of the most amazing places ever. I don't know if I bet how many people have ever been to the Big Cedar Lodge. You watch this. And watch this. This is even more important. How many people have ever been to the Buzzard Bar? Those are the ones that rock.
Yeah. And you're there 6 nights a week, right?
6 nights a week at the old Buzzard Bar. It's a special place.
Well, I know you got a lot of friends in the crowd tonight. You made a lot of new friends. I was watching side stage with Opry star Chris Janson. He said, man, you got to tell Clay, number one, he's the real deal. I am a huge fan. So
I'm a huge fan of his, too. Thank you guys so much.
So, well, really special night.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
So, and I tell you what, it's 50 years is pretty impressive by any standards, but it's just so cool to honor a guy who really deserves it tonight.
He's probably one of the greatest Americans of all time. And what that guy has done, Johnny Morris has done for not just our little area, but the country in general. For you see what he did for the veterans and stuff. That guy is an amazing, amazing man and a great American.
Clay Self, everybody. Well done, my friend. Great to see you. Let's watch the video together.
Congratulations, Johnny, as we celebrate 50 years of Bass Pro Shops. Everyone at Joe Gibbs Racing is proud of you, and we appreciate your love of the outdoors. Let's go fishing.
On behalf of the entire Rather Outdoors family of brands, we'd like to thank you, Johnny, for 50 years of devotion and dedicated service to the great outdoors.
It started with an idea, a bit of imagination, and a lot of innovation. Over 40 years ago, Johnny Morris and his dad had an idea. They believed that time on the water is good for people and families, and they wanted to make it affordable to everyone. So in 1978, they set forth to create the first ever Bass Tracker, a ready-to-fish boat, motor, and trailer package that made it easy for everyone to get out on the water and enjoy the sport of fishing that the Morrises love so much. The first Bass Tracker was born. It revolutionized the boat industry and became the world's #1 selling boat. For the first time, owning a boat was more affordable for families across America. Today, Tracker Boats has grown and expanded to become the White River Marine Group, the largest builder of fishing and recreational boats in the world, all made right here in the USA. In 2019, Tracker Off-Road joined forces with Textron and has emerged as the fastest-growing brand in off-road vehicles, giving families the opportunity to enjoy time in the woods. The Tracker story is an example of what can be accomplished when passion, innovation, pride, and hard work come together.
I'm Charlie Matos. It's Opry Live, and it's a celebration of Bass Pro Shops' 50th anniversary. Now, you see that beautiful lady standing in the center stage there? She is a very rare bluegrass bird, I tell you. She's both an extraordinary musician and an incredible vocalist, so much so that many, many folks have asked her to sing and play on their recordings. And not just bluegrassers either. A lot of young, up-and-coming country artists. You may have heard a couple of them. Alan Jackson, Tanya Tucker, Faith Hill, Dolly. Yeah, they have all asked her to sing on their records, play on their records, because they know something that if you don't already know, you're about to find out just how incredible she is. She's a Grammy Award winner, an IBMA Award winner, and we're so pleased to say a member of our Grand Ole Opry family. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Rhonda Vincent.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Bass Pro, for being here tonight and all the wonderful things that you've done. So we're thinking about songs, and this one came to mind because it talks about the Mississippi, and it's one called Run, Mississippi.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Run, Mississippi River, roll down to the sea. Run, Mississippi River, you're a part of me. Old Man River whirling down the winding, making its way down to New Orleans. Her boat engine grunting and a grinding, prettiest sight I've ever seen. Run, Mississippi River, roll down to the sea. Run, Mississippi River, you're a part of me. Sitting on the bank, feet stuck in the water, jabbering with Huck, what you want to be. You be the pirate, I'll be the pilot. Mississippi River is calling me. Run, Mississippi River, roll down to the sea. Run, Mississippi River, you're a part of me. Just like a steamboat shoved from the land, made for the sea. Spying Jackson's Island out in the distance, Mississippi River is calling me. Run, Mississippi River, roll down to the sea. Run, Mississippi River, you're a part of me. Nothing like steaming on your brown water, up from New Orleans on to St. Louis. Sunlight or moonlight, Mark and Twain felt right. Mississippi River, it was always you. Run, Mississippi River, roll down to the sea. Run, Mississippi River, you're a part of me. Run, Mississippi River, roll down to the sea. Run, Mississippi River, you will always be. Hunter Berry, Jeff Parton, Zach Arnold, Mickey Harris, and Aaron McDarris, The Rage. Thank you so very much. God bless you all.
Opry Live is brought to you by True Timber, the world's best-selling camo. And by Major League Fishing. We are bass fishing.
Rhonda, Vincent, and The Rage, everybody. How great was that?
Thank you so much. So fun here tonight.
So we've learned after many years of marriage, there is at least one place where you can both go shopping and be happy.
That's right. Christmas Eve will be 39 years, so I guess Bass Pro works out pretty good for both of us.
All right, Herb, next year, if my math is right, 40, don't mess that one up,
That's
right?
right.
That's a biggie, right?
You know where we'll probably go? Fishing.
There you go.
Yeah, that's our favorite pastime together.
What a fun night, though, huh?
Oh, I'm so glad we were here. This is amazing tonight, and so many fellow Missourians. I love that.
I worked an Opry show with Rhonda about 3 weeks ago, and as I'm walking by her dressing room, I heard a little run through a city in New Orleans, and we talked about that, and you were like, well, you know, we think we might be putting it out, and how great did that sound here tonight?
And you know what? You encouraged me. You said, you know what? I like that.
It sounded so great.
And I love it. I saw people singing here. This is great. So it's a good sign, you know, because we were thinking of, we wrote a list of all of the different destinations. There's so many songs that list destinations. And but I love the beat of that and the way it worked. And you know what? This generation doesn't know that song. Right. So I love it. This will be like a brand new song for us.
Actually, you know what's crazy? 50 years of Bass Pro. The first time that song was a hit, 50 years ago, 1972, Arlo Guthrie.
Well, this is that's another sign.
Then Willie Nelson in the 80s, and I'm thinking in the 2020s, Rhonda, Vincent, and The Rage. What do you think, everybody, huh?
Watch for that new project.
Hey, real quick, I know how special it is to you, but every time I get to say Grand Ole Opry star, Rhonda Vincent.
Dream come true.
Yeah.
And you know what? I think this might be tonight. It's very close if it's not the night. My 250th time on the Grand Ole Opry. So that's kind of fitting too.
250, celebrating 50. How cool is that? Rhonda Vincent, everybody.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Charlie.
Oh, man. You can't script that. Let's watch the video, everybody.
From all of us at Major League Fishing, congratulations, Johnny, on 50 wonderful years. And thank you for your endless support of tournament fishing and your lifelong commitment to conservation. God bless you, Johnny. Well deserved, my friend.
Here's to another 50 years and many, many more, my friend. I want to thank you for letting me be part of this great journey.
Bass Pro Shops, everybody. 50 years of helping people enjoy the outdoors. Decades of helping to conserve America's resources. Nothing more American than that. Nothing more country than that. And if you ask me, there's nothing more patriotic than that. And the man behind it all, of course, Johnny Morris. Johnny, come on out to the Opry stage again. And Johnny, to express our gratitude to you, the CEO of Ryman Hospitality Properties, our friend Colin Reed, everybody.
Hey, Johnny. Johnny, let's go and stand in that circle. I never get to do this. John, our company, we wanted to thank you for everything that you have done for hunting and fishing, for conservation in the United States of America and around the world. And you've had a relationship with our company for a long time now. So we have something for you here. We have this beautiful guitar that's signed by all of the artists that are playing tonight.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you,
Colin. Colin, I come here very grateful heart to be here. And I'm grateful to the guy upstairs. I'm grateful to my wife, Jeannie, her family. And I'm very grateful to this team, these folks that wake up every day, fired up to take care of our customers. Thank you for all you do every day. We're grateful to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Johnny Morris.
And Colin Reed. Thank you, everybody. Have a happy night. A big hoop-de-doo. Go hunting and fishing.
Oh, you can just see the emotion, just how special this is, right? All right, there's a guy back there waiting to come on. If there ever was a Bass Pro fanatic, it would be him. And all you have to do is look at the song catalog to know he loves the outdoors. Keys to the Country, You, Me, and the River, Country USA. He actually has a song called The Real Bass Pro. Of course, real is spelled R-E-E-L. Oh, and he's got a little song that's pretty much a Bass Pro shopping list called Buy Me a Boat. He's a close friend of Johnny Morris's and a great friend of the Grand Ole Opry. Will you welcome Grand Ole Opry star Chris Janson?
Oh, it is Bass Pro night for sure. I met Johnny Morris, and 3 days later, I got a call from some random Missouri number, and it said, "Hey, Chris, this is John from the bait shop." Okay, bye. I said, "John from the bait shop?" I went, "Oh my God, it's Johnny Morris calling me." Ladies and gentlemen, if I've ever been more proud to be on stage, you've never seen it. Tonight is my proudest moment to be playing for one of my best friends in the world. Well, bait shop Johnny was a hell of a guy. Nobody ever saw him break down type. He could walk the walk with the coffee talk that he told us on the front porch. It was keep it cool in the oil change, couple dollar bills and your blue jeans. But the one thing that really stuck with me, yeah, stuck with me, was a man only gets so many years, trucks only run so many miles, guitars only play so many songs, so pick 'em all with a smile. So many people get caught up in all the small don't matter stuff, burning up the days like they got plenty. The sun, you wanna get so many sunsets to lay eyes on, good times to get high on, make everyone you get a memory. The sun, you wanna get so many. And I remember him pulling out an old black and white of a younger him and a pretty bride. He said, "That's Miss Jeannie and I, 36 years ago." Right after that picture took, we drove our car with cans on the back to the Florida sand. Like she did then, she has my heart. And boy, you should know that God only makes so many like her. So if you find one, don't let her go, 'cause a man only gets so many years, trucks only run so many miles, guitars only play so many songs, so pick 'em all with a smile. So many people get caught up in all the small don't matter stuff, burning up the days like they got plenty. But son, you wanna get so many, yeah, son, you wanna get so many. Yeah, yeah, a man only gets so many years, trucks only run so many miles, guitars only play so many songs, so pick 'em all with a smile. So many people get caught up in all the small don't matter stuff, burning up the days like they got plenty. The sun, you wanna get so many, nights under the moon, dirt under your boots, don't you go wasting any. Boy, you wanna get so many. Yeah, yeah, a man only gets so many years, trucks only run so many miles, guitars only play so many songs, so pick 'em all with a smile. So many people get caught up in all the small don't matter stuff, burning up the days like they got plenty. The son, you wanna get so many. Yeah, yeah, boy, you wanna get so many. Yeah. Holy smokes! Hope you'll enjoy this song tonight. Wrote this one about my youngest, the 8-year-old. I can't believe how much you act like me. how you love motorcycles, trucks, and climbing high in a tree. The smell of a good cigar, your mama and fast cars and tractors. Well, I can't believe the way you look right now, with your curly hair and your crooked smile. All I can say is wow. The way you handle that turkey call in those two big 4T overalls is crazy. So I take 1,000 pictures just to save these days in the field with you, and doing things I always wanted to do. Since before you were born, I always prayed for a tough little boy, it's true. And just like this afternoon, when we were out hunting like grown men do. Son, you don't know it now, I hope someday you do know I love days in the field with you. Now, boy, you know I'm not the football kind. Thank you. But if you want to wear them shoulder pads, I'll stand and scream on the sideline. And if you want to ride a bull, hell, I think that's cool too. Just be careful. Well, I'll be right there, whatever you want to do, for days in the field with you, and doing things I always wanted to do. Since before you were born, I always prayed for a tough little boy, it's true. And just like this afternoon, when we were out hunting like grown men do. Son, you don't know it now, but I hope someday you do know I love days in the field with you. And I know someday that you're gonna move away. You're gonna find your own life, and that's okay. Those memories we make, we're the kind you can't lose. Talking about days in the field with you. Son, you don't know it now, I hope someday you do know I love days in the field with you. Thank you. Oh, man. Oh, man. Thank you, guys. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a real special guest tonight. We've got a lot of special guests tonight. By the way, can we get a special round of applause for that awesome presentation to the veterans and their families? Man, oh, man, oh, man. Man. Wow. That's the highlight of my night. And then can we get another round of applause for my buddy Clay Self? You know, he's a, man, what a great guy. And ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you now to make welcome the guy who told his teacher last week, you know what? I live off the land. She said, well, okay. His mama said, you got to learn how to do math a little better. He said, well, I know how to hunt and fish, so there's that. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like for you to make a warm Nashville welcome here at a packed house at the Grand Ole Opry to maybe one of the best hunting and fishing human beings I've ever known. And at 8 years old, the guy who called in my elk to 67 yards this year in Colorado, all by himself with a homemade elk call. Ladies and gentlemen, everywhere we go, everybody knows we Bass Pro Boys. Will you please welcome Jesse J.J. Janson! Tell them who you are, baby.
Jesse!
Well, the smell of an old two-stroke on a 12-foot boat early morning on the river. Calm on a fresh-cut field and a whitetail running in mid-November. A blaze orange cap laying up on the dash floor riding down an old farm road. Yeah, that's the real trucked-up bucking Bass Pro. There's a little slice of heaven where I shot that 11-point buck with a double drop kind. And you ought to see a whopper plopper on the top water come Saturday at sunrise. Everybody who knows me dang sure knows I'll be 20 foot high in a tall white oak. That's the real trucked up bucking Bass Pro. What y'all think of that there, Grand Ole Opry? There ain't nothing like the smell of bacon on a griddle in a duck blind first of the year. Yes, cut 'em all, high five, greenheads hit the water, then time for an ice cold beer. Thank the good Lord for the great outdoors and Johnny Morris for the fishing pole. Yeah, that's the real trucked up bucking Bass Pro. Well, there's a little slice of heaven where I shot that 11-point buck with a double drop kind. And you ought to see a whopper plopper on the top water come Saturday at sunrise. Well, everybody who knows me dang sure knows I've been 20 foot high in a tall white oak. That's the real trucked up bucking Bass Pro. Oh, yeah, baby! Yeah, you drop a line in the water, drop a bullet in a gun, drop a mercury on a tracker if you want to have fun. To a standing ovation already at the Grand Ole Opry?
Yes, sir.
You think you can do it by yourself?
Yes, sir.
Cause there's a little slice of heaven where I shot that 11-point
buck with a double drop tide. And you want to see a whopper plopper on the top water
come Saturday at sunrise. Well, everybody who knows me dang sure knows I've been 20 foot high in a tall white oak. That's the real trucked up bucking Bass Pro. Yeah, that's the real trucked up bucking Bass Pro. One more time, buddy. Cause there's a little slice of heaven where I shot that 11-point buck with a double drop tag. And you want to see a whopper plopper on the top water come
Saturday at sunrise.
Well, everybody who knows me dang sure knows I've been 20 foot high in a tall white oak. That's the real trucked up bucking Bass Pro. You can buy me a boat. You can buy me a truck to pull it. Well, you can buy me a Yeti 110 ice down with silver bullets. Yeah, I know what they say. Money can't buy everything. Well, maybe so. What you got, baby? Money
can buy me.
Now, Grand Ole Opry, the louder you get, the better I play. Let me hear you say yeah. 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 Okay, I'm fixing to turn it on. Are you ready? You better get loud, Grand Ole Opry. Are you ready? Let's go, Kurt. Janson, ladies and gentlemen, God bless you.
Opry Live is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops. Your adventure starts here.
Chris Janson, everybody. Woo! Now, I'm thinking back.
Yeah.
I cannot exactly remember what I was doing when I was 8 years old, but I can sure tell you it wasn't that.
No.
And it wasn't here.
No, it wasn't for me either. You know, I was just trying to stay out of trouble. I was hunting and fishing every day, which is just about what that kid's doing every day. And, you know, all my kids are great and adventurous, and they do their own individual things. But, you know, everybody finds their own way, and it's awesome to see.
This is a culmination of so many things that you love, because your love of the history of the Opry, of country music and this stage, and obviously your fondness for all the great work that Johnny Morris has done.
Thank you very much.
It's all come together.
It has come together, and you know, I was always a traditionalist in the regard that I never wore a hat on the Opry stage, just out of the reverence of it. But I will wear a Johnny Morris signature Bass Pro hat for two reasons. Number one, we sell this for conservation, and we give all the proceeds back to the rivers and streams here in Tennessee, and we're so proud of that, and to Tennessee Hunters for the Hungry. But, you know, most importantly, man, when you're wearing this, it's like an old cowboy saying, you're wearing the brand, and I'm proud to wear the brand.
There you go. All right. And real quick, it was a year ago that you and Bass Pro teamed up to help a lot of folks with the Folds of Honor program.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
It was a huge... Thank you very much. I never like to let the left hand know what the right hand's doing, you know what I mean? But I will tell you that Johnny Morris is the most giving person that I've ever met outside of my immediate family, which would be my wife, you know? And it's an incredible thing to partner with such a man and such a brilliant company, and somebody who loves our country so much, as I do as well. Everybody here tonight loves our flag, they love our freedom, and man, every chance you get to represent people who suit up and give their all for us, thank you, thank you, thank you to our troops. Thank you guys so much.
Grand Ole Opry star Chris Janson, everybody. Let's watch the video.
The passion of our people and their love of the great outdoors is what has earned us the reputation as the world's foremost outfitters. That is what sets us apart and what brings us all together, the passion of the people. It is our common love of the outdoors and our passion for serving our fellow sportsmen and women. Bass Pro Shops is proud to be rated as the world's leading outdoor and conservation company. The Bass Pro Shops family will tell you, this is not just a job to them. There is a tremendous pride in a job well done and with sharing a passion you have with others. All of the Bass Pro Shops brands have a reputation people trust and are loyal to, our customers feel a deeper connection to, and that is because of our people. So today, we salute our Bass Pro family of the world's foremost outfitters as we celebrate our 50 years together.
Well, we are back, everybody. Not a bad way to spend a Saturday night, right? One last time, would you welcome Grand Ole Opry star Dierks Bentley. Good night, everybody.
It's just an old beat-up truck. Some say that I should trade up now that I got some jingle in my pockets. Yeah, but what they don't understand is it's the miles that make a man. I wouldn't trade that thing in for a rocket. Yeah, what they don't know is my dad and me, we drove her down to Tennessee. She's still here now, he's gone. Yeah, so I hold on. It's just an old beat up box, 6 rusty strings across the top. It probably don't look like much to you, but these dents and scratches in the wood, yeah, that's what makes her sound so good. To me, she's better than brand new. You see this here flat top guitars had my back in a million bars, singing every country song. Yeah, so I hold on to the things I believe in. By faith, your love, our freedom. To the things I can count on to keep me going strong. Yeah, I hold on. Yeah, I hold on. Like the stripes to the flag, like a boy to his day. I can't change who I am, right or wrong. Yeah, so I hold on. Yes, I do. Baby, looking at you right now, there ain't never been no doubt. Without you, I'd be nothing. Yeah, so if you ever worry about me walking out, yeah, let me tell you something. I hold on. Y'all sing that with us tonight. Man, you guys sound so good. I hold on to the thing I believe in. My faith, your love, our freedom. To the things I can count on to keep me going strong. To the things we believe in. Our faith, our love, our freedom. To the things I can count on to keep me going strong. Yeah, I hold on. Yeah, I hold on. Yeah, I hold on and on and on and on. Yeah, I hold on and on and on and on. Holding on to that steel guitar, Tim Surgeon over there. Thanks, y'all. What a great night it is. The Grand Ole Opry. We'll give you one more song. Hope this is the way you're feeling tonight. This is called Free and Easy. Down the road I go. We got no worries tonight. Pair of boots and a sack of clothes. Free and easy down the road I go. hanging memories on the highline poles. Free and easy down the road I go. Free and easy down the road I go. Ragweed's rocking on the radio. Free and easy down the road I go. So I keep rolling like Tim's old banjo. Free and easy down the road I go. I got the sun shining on me like a big spotlight. So I know everything is gonna be alright. The Grand Ole Opry tonight, come on, boys. No telling where the wind might blow. Free and easy down the road I go. Living life like a Sunday stroll. Hey. Free and easy down the road I go. Free and easy down the road I go. If you only get to go around one time, I'm gonna sit back and try to enjoy the ride. Oh, Ben, take a ride now. Brownsville, Kentucky, and the guitar. That's Ben Helston right there. Get out there. You don't have to go to Lower Broadway. We brought it right here to you. I might make $1 million or wind up broke. Come on. Can't take it with you when you go. So come on. Someday I know it's gonna take me home. The home of the Grand Ole Opry, y'all. Free and easy down the road I go. Free and easy down the road I go. Always brings us back to the Grand Ole Opry no matter where we go. God bless you guys. Thank you so much.